A family here in the Tri-Cities says one of their relatives was killed after flash flooding hit West Virginia, and tonight some of their family members are still missing. They say it was the place her talent shined, but tonight friends and loved ones lit up a softball field in honor of a teen killed in a crash. And the governors of Tennessee and Virginia both agree there's a drug problem in the Tri-Cities that needs to be dealt with.
You're watching News Channel 11 in your corner at 11.
West Virginia is under a state of emergency after powerful storms prompted flash flooding that killed 20 people. Good evening. I'm Sydney Cameron. Josh Smith and Sarah Diamond are off tonight. One of those people killed in White Sulphur Springs has family right here in the Tri-Cities, and tonight the search is still on for 2 more family members. Our top story tonight at 11, News Channel 11's Kristen Kwan just spoke with the woman who lost her cousin in the storms.
Yes, Sydney, Courtney Kendrick lives in Kingsport, but says they have several family members who live in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. That's in the Greenbrier County. The 15-year-old you see in this picture is Courtney's cousin. She said they found out he died because of the flooding. They are still searching for 2 other family members, and most of their family's property has been completely destroyed. The family says they are devastated, but are holding on to hope. They are currently taking up donations for those who have been impacted by the floods.
If this was your family, you would be begging people to come out and support you. We live in a strong community here. We have a lot of backbone, a lot of support, and I just pray that everyone comes out and joins us and supports us.
Courtney says they are asking for any non-perishable items to take to West Virginia next week, like clothes and toiletries. Those items can be dropped off outside Bent and Dent Salvage Shop in Blountville. The family says they plan to take as many items as possible to Greenbrier County on Monday. Sydney.
Thanks so much, Chris. And the family also says they plan to make more trips if necessary. A Tri-Cities church group that went on a mission trip to West Virginia is safely back home tonight. Muncie Memorial United Methodist Church in Johnson City was in Greenbrier County when last night's flooding began. The group tells us they rushed to safety after finishing some of their work last night. They found out the place they were staying in was flooded and some of their personal items were damaged. No one was hurt, but the group decided to drive back tonight.
We were actually sitting down eating lunch when the water started coming in to our service area, and it just started pouring in, and there was lots of a little bit of a panic, and we all reacted quickly and everybody rallied together to save what we could, but it was a little frightening.
The group got back home just before 9 o'clock tonight. Several firefighters from the Tri-Cities are in West Virginia tonight lending a helping hand. The Bristol, Virginia Fire Department says 8 of its firefighters left for West Virginia at 7 o'clock last night. Since then, they've rescued several people and pets. Crews tell us they've been working nonstop trying to get people to safety. The fire chief says they were sent to West Virginia because they have the necessary gear to help perform rescues in high waters. Emergency officials say no one was hurt after parts of Virginia saw record flooding. Recovery efforts are still underway tonight in Allegheny County. This is about half an hour away from the flooding in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Now, last night we told you the weather system that did this brought storms and a lot of lightning to the Tri-Cities. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Mark Reynolds. And Mark, the weather this weekend is going to be drastically different, right?
Oh, it certainly is. We're watching high pressure building in. Actually, we're going to see very warm temperatures, highs in the low 90s. And take a look, Viper radar extremely quiet. This is how it'll stay much of the weekend, at least for the immediate Tri-City area. We are anticipating scattered showers over the mountains in North Carolina, and areas right around Withville to Roanoke could still see scattered showers. And speaking of rain, we're looking at thunderstorms right now over parts of Virginia, also into the Carolinas tonight. But for us, we are staying dry, and it is going to be a warm weekend. Look at our highs, 92 Saturday and Sunday. We'll see a cold front coming our way Monday. That's increasing our rain chances, and that will drop our temperature to a high of 86 degrees. More on the forecast for the weekend coming up in just a few more minutes.
Thanks so much, Mark. Before you head out the door for the weekend, be sure to check WJHL.com to see the temperatures in your area. A Tri-Cities community is mourning the loss of a teenager, and they lit up a softball field tonight in her honor. 18-year-old Ashley Paget died earlier this month from the injury she received in a crash. She's a recent graduate of Unicoi County High School. The Washington County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office says the crash happened on Fire Tower Road on Buffalo Mountain. Investigators say a pickup truck with 3 people inside hit a tree and flipped over. Paget's death is something Unicoi County is still trying to understand. On Sunday, people filled Unicoi County High School for Ashley's memorial service, but new at 11, folks once again gathered at the high school in the very spot they say Ashley's talent shined. Community members attended a candlelight ceremony at the Unicoi County softball field. It doesn't make Ashley's death any less painful, but her friends and loved ones say they're thankful for the community's support.
Everybody comes together in this community because we're all very close. All of us have went to school with Ashley since she moved here from Providence in the 7th grade. We all shared a bond with Ashley. She was really special to everybody.
The crash that killed Ashley is still under investigation. A Tri-Cities Adult Learning Center is mourning the loss of its leader tonight. The Washington College Academy in Limestone says President Dr. Robert Orr was killed in a crash last night. The 73-year-old man has been the school's leader for several years, and administrators say he touched the lives of so many people. Dr. Orr taught several classes at the academy, including American history and music lessons. Washington College Academy offers classes for adults seeking their GEDs. We told you last night at 11 about the crash in the Chuckey community. Tennessee Highway Patrol tells us it happened at the intersection of Chuckey Pike and Grant Road. State troopers say it appears Dr. Orr suffered a medical condition. Police in Southwest Virginia say a vehicle crashed into an apartment. It happened in Marion, Virginia, just after 12 p.m. in the 1300 block of North Main Street. Marion police tell us no one was inside the apartment at the time of the crash. The driver was taken to the hospital, but police say it did not appear that she had any visible injuries. Police say charges will not be filed. Police in Middle Tennessee arrested a man who said he was an ISIS Muslim. Crime Watch tonight at 11. Police in Franklin responded to a disturbance at a gym last Friday. Staff members at the gym called police when the man said he was planning to join ISIS. Detectives say Johnny Roscoe was taken to a hospital for a mental evaluation. A police report shows Roscoe attacked a woman and said he was an ISIS Muslim during the attack. Officers charged him with assault. He's in jail tonight on a $10,000 bond. Investigators in Unicoi County are trying to figure out why a man shot his neighbor with a shotgun. The Sheriff's Department says it happened around 3 o'clock this morning on Martins Creek Road. Detectives say the woman only suffered minor injuries. Tonight, she is out of the hospital. Officers arrested 74-year-old Robert Kegley. He's charged with aggravated assault. East Tennessee State University unveiled its new gun policy today. The Tennessee Board of Regents approved the policy. That's the governing body for several colleges and universities in the state. ETSU officials say they're working on their new guidelines after a new gun bill became law. It allows full-time faculty and staff members at colleges in Tennessee to carry a concealed gun. ETSU says as part of their policy, they cannot reveal who on campus will carry a gun, but they did say if you see one, you need to tell authorities as soon as possible.
You should not, in going about your normal duties, see a weapon. Call public safety, alert them immediately.
The new law takes effect July 1st, a week from tonight. We know at least 18 employees at the University of Tennessee will carry a concealed handgun. They registered with the school in Knoxville on Monday. The new law requires employees to let campus law enforcement know they will carry a gun. The top lawmakers in Tennessee and Virginia are planning a trip to the Tri-Cities, and they will meet under the same roof to address the region's growing drug addiction problem. Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam and Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe both say they will be in Abingdon Thursday, June 30th. They will attend a town hall meeting at the Southwest Virginia Higher Education Center. That meeting will focus on the opioid problem in Appalachia. Last year, 30,000 people died from opioid overdoses. 1,600 of those deaths were in Tennessee. We know Governor McAuliffe will speak at the meeting along with the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack. And this will not be the first time a top government official has come to our region to address the problem. FDA Commissioner Robert Califf stopped by ETSU Tuesday. He said a proposed methadone clinic in Gray would make a difference in the fight to save lives. And tonight, officials have scheduled a public meeting to discuss that proposed methadone clinic. ETSU and Mountain States Health Alliance say the meeting will be focused on a rezoning request for the site of the clinic located in Gray Commons Professional Park. It begins at 5 o'clock at the Appalachian Fairgrounds on July 7th. Police in Western North Carolina say it's been 2 months since a college student disappeared. Boone police began looking for Martin Roberts April 21st. He was last seen near the Appalachian State University campus. They say he left a letter in his room saying he wanted to get away from everything, but there was no indication he wanted to hurt himself. Police say they have since looked everywhere they believe he could have went. They say the family has even searched Ocean Isle Beach because he loves to go there. But tonight, there still has not been any sign of Martin. If you've seen him, you need to call Boone Police. We have that number for you right at the top of the screen. Still to come tonight on News Channel 11, folks in the Tri-Cities are fighting back against cancer tonight in one of the largest fundraisers to battle the disease. And some baseball players changed their outfits tonight to support patients at a children's hospital.
Get ready, we're on tap for a very nice weekend. Going to be very warm though. I'll take a look at your accurate weekend forecast coming up. Stay there.